First this morning from Marshall University, we have Maggie Piaskowski and Bailey Parsons. Good morning, girls. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, and you're kind of telling us on your shirts why you're here. Great shirts to go with this event. Did you just get those made?
Yesterday.
Yes. Just perfect timing. They knew they were coming, right?
Well, needless to say, if you can see it, and I know on TV that might be small print, they're here to talk to us about the upcoming TEDx event. And some people don't even know what this is, so you got to start from the beginning and tell us what TEDx means.
So a lot of people probably remember watching TED videos on YouTube, and it's just 10-minute talks. So TEDx is kind of like a smaller, more local version of that. So TED will give organizers license to put on a TED event in their local area, under the TED name. So this allows us to spark deeper discussion and connection within our community, having those same kind of events. This is the 7th year of TEDxMarshallU actually, and we've gotten bigger and bigger every year, and we're hoping to be able to continue doing these events every year.
Yeah, and the video we're showing, we do want to point out, is a couple years old. They had some masks on in it. How did you guys get involved with TEDxMarshallU?
So I actually went to last year's event, which was Connecting Threads, and I saw the students involved, and I just knew that I wanted to get involved after that. So TEDxMarshallU is actually an internship through the Honors College at Marshall, and so while we're getting this experiential opportunity to do things such as the communications director or designer or event manager, we're also getting class credit in order to graduate from the Honors College.
Is that the positions you guys are?
Yes. Okay. So I'm the communications director and the designer this year, and Maggie is the event manager.
Very cool.
On the national front, these TED Talks, not the TEDx, have people who are really, truly experts in whatever field they belong in. And they tell fascinating stories or give great advice through their TED Talks. But I know you're bringing it down to the local level, but sharing the same ideas. So tell us about this year's theme and who will be talking here locally.
So this year's theme, like you said earlier, is Beyond Borders. So we really wanted to think about all of the different kinds of borders, whether they're physical, the borders between places, or the border between people sitting here, or the borders that you create for yourself in your mind. Our speakers really want to delve deeper into how do we define those borders and what happens when we overcome them. And we kind of came to the conclusion that if we think beyond our borders and transcend those boundaries, it opens us up to a lot of deeper connection, deeper meaning. So we have 8 speakers.
Okay, wow.
Some are from the local area, some are from a lot further away. They're from lots of different walks of life.
I think that's what makes it more interesting too,
yeah.
Because they bring different perspectives.
Absolutely. Yes.
Who are some of them?
Yeah, so name drop a few.
Yeah, name drop here.
We have Glenn Midkiff, who works for academic affairs at Marshall. Jim Harris, he's a behavioral health therapist, and he also works as a professor at Marshall. Raja Hasib, she's an author and local professor at Marshall. We have 2 Marshall students who we selected at a student pitch event this fall. One is a doctoral student and an undergrad student. And then we have a local attorney, a neurologist from Morgantown, and most exciting of all, I think, is a virtual museum curator, trying to make sure I get her title right.
Museum curator, okay.
From Washington State University, and she's going to be having a VR demonstration during her talk.
Yes.
So
how cool is
it's a
that?
very exciting lineup we have.
Wow. Okay, so when is the event? Is it one event or is it multiple with 8 different speakers? That's what I didn't catch that.
The event is all in one night.
Okay.
It will be next Saturday, March 8th, from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Joan C. Playhouse on Marshall's campus.
Right across from the Student Center there. Easy to find. If you're not familiar with campus, it's easy to get there. Well, guys, good luck with it, because some of this sounds interesting, different, unique, and it's not just for students. It's not just for people on campus, right?
Yep.
Anybody can come.
Yes. I was going to say general admission tickets are $20.
Okay.
Student tickets are $5, and you can go to our website, TEDxMarshallU.com, to purchase tickets.
Love it.
Okay.
Maggie, Bailey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Good luck.